Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin. Some basic chords, but a heap of changes. So we're going to give this a 3 because of the different arrangements. It's not a beginner song, so we don't need to go into the ultimate details of each chord. All right, because this is more of an advanced lesson. All right, you should already be familiar with most of these chords. So let's get into it. A lot of picking in the intro, especially. So there's an A minor, and we're going to pick down from the A string. And then we're going to go to G. Well, you could use my G. Now this is the easy way to play Stairway to Heaven. There's a few different ways to go, and this is the easiest way. Okay, especially on acoustic. We're going to play. Now we're going to play a G, my G, and this works. Okay, picking the G, we're going to pick from the high E string, E, B, and G string, and then C. Okay, C down, and then up on the E string, down on the B string, and then D. From the D string down. Again, up on the E string, down on the B. Now here's F major. From the A string down. Again. Okay, those same two strings we're using all the time, so. Then G string. Up, down, down on the B string, and then down on the G string. And then G, A minor. Now, as you're playing the A minor, get that last note in. Now, here's the open A string, and use your fourth finger to come up on the 3rd fret D string. Okay? Okay, well, that's your 4th finger. So that last bit comes in. Then you play that same progression again. That's your whole first 2 verses. Now let's just go through it. There's A minor, G, C, D, F major, G, A minor. When G, A minor, G, stars on D, F major, get what? G, A minor. And then let's just go with C, D, F major, A minor, C, G, then D suspension. Okay, go right into the suspension, okay? So put that 4th finger down on the E string. There's a C on D, F major, A minor, C, D, F major. In A minor by the brook G, C, D, F major, thoughts, G, A minor. Then you do that intro again, do the intro licks again, okay? Now, if you copy and paste the lyrics and the chords from the bottom here and print them out, it might be a little bit easy for you to follow along this day. Now we're going to go to those little intermediate intro bits, the Ooh Makes Me Wonder bits. After we do the instrumental intro again, go to what's an E minor 7, also called a G over B, okay? Okay, and that's from the A string down. First finger, A string, 2nd fret, and 4th finger, B string, 3rd fret. Then A minor, I'm going to show you this, A minor. Okay, like a suspended A minor, or A minor 7. And then D. D suspended with your 4th finger, then lift up your 2nd finger. So let's try that lick again. A minor to the There's get that A bass note. Okay, ring in. Okay, now we're going to go with first finger off because it's open G string, hammer down, and then D string. We're going up to E minor. We're going to go up to an E minor on the 7th fret, first finger on the E string, second finger B, third finger on the G string, 7th, 8th and 9th frets. Okay? So we're going to go from the A minor up to 7th fret and play this E minor from the D string down. Okay, then we're going to come down 2 frets and then 2 more frets. We're going to move our fingers from this position to keep your first and third finger in the same position. Remove the second finger, go down 2 frets, bring that fourth finger in to the B string. Keep that position down to the 3rd fret, and then back again. So it's a bit tricky at first. Keep practicing at it, you'll get it, so no worries. Here's where it gets real tricky now, because you're going to forget where to go, where the 7th fret is, okay? So let's go back and do the D one again. Now, 7th fret. Okay. So here's why this is a 3 out of 3. Okay, the beginners will get pretty frustrated with this. So that's Ooh Makes Me Wonder. Now, if this bit with the E minor is frustrating you, play the song with just the D suspension twice. Just. Just play that, and then learn the other bit and to play it properly later. Okay, at least you'll be able to get the song done, and nobody's going to throw anything at you for, hey, what happened to the E minor bit? So no worries. All right, it's a new progression now. Same chords though. There's a C and I get A minor to the west. C, G, F major, A minor. C, G, A minor through the trees. C, G, F major, A minor. Now if you notice that my picking style, it's pretty random. So don't get so hung up on what particular notes. You know, find your picking style and go for it. So no, you shouldn't have any worries with that. Don't get hung up on that. Okay, you will be playing the song properly. Now, when we get into down further along, when there's a bustle in your hedgerow, that's when the song starts to pick up a little steam in the recorded version. So we can start to get a little more strummy with that. Okay. C, G, minor, A minor. Just that a little slower. C, H, G in your hedgerow, A minor. C, G, F major, A minor. Now that's just same chords, we're just doing it in more strumming, okay? Picking up the song piece again. Your C is G and A minor, 'cause you don't know. C, G, F major, M. C, go right into D suspension. Okay? Down, up, down to the suspension. Okay, D, down, up, suspension. Now we want to go to a C major, which is also known as a C add 9. Go to a C add 9. Okay, now here's C, and we want to add your fourth finger on the B string, 3rd fret. So let's look at that D suspension to that, okay? The E minor, 7, just bring your second finger up to the A string 2nd fret. Then we're going to get to the end, okay? So let's go through that little bit again, just the whole transition bit. D suspension, okay? D suspension, D suspension, D suspension, D, C at 9. A minor, G, and F bar, okay? A minor, G, F, 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 F. A minor, G, F, F, F. A minor, G, F, F, F. And I'm muting that F alternately, right? Okay, it's not this. Although you can play it that way if you prefer. I'm muting it. Okay, and on that last one, because we're going to wrap this up, okay? Because we've got to go back over these bits again, because there's been quite a bit in this lesson. We're going to go A minor, G, and then F major. That's your last line. And she's buying a G, A minor. Okay, it's a rather involved lesson. It is a 3 out of 3. So that's why we're not going to go into, how do you make the chords, because you should already know that by now if you're doing this lesson.